I would definitely trust a handcuffed suitcase to Terry Crews. Happy hump day, everybody. Yes, it is hump day. We're at the middle of the week already. Isn't it great having a day off on Monday, folks? And America's Got Talent came back. I'll get to that momentarily. But first, I need to do a little bit of housekeeping. So, yesterday I said that during my video, I would immediately look on Instagram to see if First We Feast ever revealed the newest guest on Hot Ones. And then I revealed if it was a snake, it would have bit me, probably. Well, yes and no. Of course, after I look on the Instagram feed of First We Feast, they reveal who the guest is. Which, the only reason why it's not a snake that would have bit me necessarily is because I did have ideas as to who the guests were. I mean, obviously, the biggest reach I had was Rob Paulson, Jess Harnell, and Trust McNeil. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, respectively, from Mad Maniacs. I had guessed the three judges of American Idol, Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan. I actually have a friend who's really into Luke Bryan. And a lot of country music, for that matter. Shout out to you, by the way. And, yeah, I think, like, those are the two biggest ones I had. But it turns out the guest is going to be the Jonas Brothers. I'm like, now that I think about it, yeah, I probably could have guessed the Jonas Brothers if I just thought about it long enough. It's just that, I mean, the Jonas Brothers, I should probably get into my thoughts on the Jonas Brothers before I get into America's Got Talent. I do like the Jonas Brothers. I think they're a good group of singers, you know. Some of the music's actually, you know, pretty solid. I think, like, the first song I ever heard them, like, back when they were, I mean, we like to make this joke a lot for people like Miley Cyrus and Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, but when the Jonas Brothers were quote-unquote puppets of the Disney Corporation, I think the first song I ever heard them do was The Year 3000, which was actually kind of a catchy song. I was actually kind of humming it to myself yesterday. You remember it's made it to the year 3000. Not much exchange, except we live underwater. And your great-great-great-granddaughter is doing fine. Yeah, that song. But, and understand, I do not religiously listen to this music at all. I just know about a couple songs because also, as a kid who grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, I did watch a lot of Disney channels, so Disney would constantly do, like, shortened music videos of the songs of its artists, and I think the one that I liked the most, just because of the aesthetic of what was going on in the music video, was Love Bug. It's like, now I'm speechless, holding the edge, I'm just breathless. I never thought that I'd get this love bug again. I like that song. That song's actually, seriously, if you watch the music video, I like the whole, like, classy 1940s, 1950s vibe that's going on. I actually dig it. That's really cool. But, yeah. So, tomorrow, at 11 o'clock, we will bear witness to the beginning of Season 9 of Hot Ones. We will have the Jonas Brothers. And if you're a fan of the Jonas Brothers, I get the feeling you're probably going to like the episode. If you're a fan of Hot Ones, well, I'm a fan of Hot Ones, and I guess I do like the Jonas Brothers, okay. So, yeah, this episode definitely appeals to me to some capacity. So I will definitely, give it a watch. And man, can it be Thursday at 11 o'clock yet? I mean, yeah, it's hump day, which is awesome, but I want it to be Thursday now. Okay, so now, with all that taken care of, now let's talk about America's Got Talent. So, I love how they literally forge, like, a whole blacksmith with, like, a hammer and everything, and, like, melted metal, like, the golden buzzer, and then they, like, cool it, put it in the suitcase, and then they give it to Terry Crews, which, handcuffs to his wrist, which, again, I would trust Terry Crews, because it's Terry Crews. He's the man. We all know this. And so, you know, they introduced Gabrielle Union and Julianne Hough, which, you know, I like Gabrielle Union. She was actually a Hot Ones alumni, yes. And the wife of Dwayne Wade, you know, basketball star who, actually, I do believe is retiring soon. Which, you know what, I'm just going to say my thoughts on Dwayne Wade right now. I think Dwayne Wade is probably the closest we're ever going to get to Michael Jordan in terms of, like, overall dynamics, leadership, class act, like, you name it, I think Dwayne Wade has it. I mean, again, I don't think anyone's going to be better than Jordan, but that's just a simple matter of, you know, who is. But if anyone ever had to come close, I'd put Dwayne Wade on there. So, yeah. And I love, like, because sometimes they have, like, outtakes of, like, acts that, you know, really aren't very good, and so all of them are buzzed off. And Julianne Hough goes from, like, wanting to let them go on to just, like, becoming what I call buzzer happy. Which, yeah, that was really fun. Although, the first time it happened, though, this one really got me. There was, like, a male dancer, and his name was, Monkey. And two thoughts went in my head. The first was Dial M from Monkey from Dexter's Laboratory, and Monkey Man from Hey Arnold. I really hope some of you guys remember that, because I will feel really sad if that's... I'll feel old. I am not even 30 years old yet, and if you don't get those two references, I will feel old. Anyway, so that was really funny. A lot of acts, like, they were really good. There was a guy, the first act of this season was like a 60-year-old man doing, like, sounds and voices and effects from Star Wars, which was awesome. Like, I love that guy. I want like, if I have a birthday party, I want that guy to, like, perform, just because it'd be awesome like that. Let's see, probably the next great magician since Shin Lim, Eric Chien. I have a list of them, to the side of me, so I'm trying to figure out who it is. So yeah, Eric Chien, you know, he was really good. Now, one act that really that was really good, that I really liked, was the, Selfie Procore. I think that's what her name is. Because, like, she sang an original piece, which was actually really, really, really good. Which, I mean, I kind of thought she would have gotten the golden buzzer, but, you know, that didn't pan out, but that's okay. She still did really good. I think I've seen Selfie Procore before America's Got Talent. I think it was, because, funny enough, ever since her Hot Ones episode, I have been listening to a little bit of Billie Eilish, and, you know, YouTube has all kinds of videos like Billie Eilish plays with puppies while answering questions, or Billie Eilish answers the internet's most searched questions, stuff like that. There is one type of video where Billie Eilish listens to covers of her song, and I swear I saw Selfie Procore, like, do a cover of one of her songs. I could be wrong. I would need to watch the video again. But I swear I seen her, and she was good in there. And she was good last night, too. So, that was really great. Okay. After Selfie Procore, the next act that came on that really got me was this guy who played piano from Italy. No, the guy was from Italy. The piano was probably, like, American made. Anyway. I actually take my piano players very seriously because my brother played the piano growing up, and believe it or not, one of the fastest runners I've ever known, as well as a member of the 16 of the left, is probably the greatest piano player I think I've ever known or seen. So you can imagine I take my piano players very seriously, and it was mesmerizing how good this guy was. Like, he was doing, like, Beethoven and doing, like, the robot at the same time. To my knowledge, the member of the 16 of the left that I just mentioned, who is the great piano player, I have never seen him do that, but I bet he could do that. I bet he could, if he wanted to. He's that awesome. But, yeah, this guy is easily the best piano player I've seen since, you know, the member of the 16 of the left, which was amazing. Let's see other acts. The Unbeatable, the dance crew from India, those guys were awesome. The black female comedian from, where was she from again? Oh, I'm looking up. Anyway, her name is Jackie Fabulous, and I'm gonna say right now, if your intro song is Think by Aretha Franklin, you immediately have my attention because I love that song. So, yes, she was awesome. Ginzilla. Yeah. 7 feet tall, lady with a beard, and you know what? I'm just saying it right now. She got it going on. She did. She was awesome. So, yeah. So, way to go, Australia. You know, that was really cool. The Human Fuse and Cody Lee, all really good acts. You know, seriously, every single act I saw entertained me to some emotional fashion. And the fact that Cody Lee, of all people, got the golden buzzer, like, that was really special. So, overall, this was nothing short of a great, you know, season opener. You know, I think if Terry Crews had to pick a season to begin doing America's Got Talent, he picked a good one to start out with. So, can't wait to see more. You know, I think they would do, is it like The Voice where they do like 2 episodes a week, but then they sort of dial back down to one, or is it just 1 episode a week? I mean, not showing it on Monday night was pretty obvious because, you know, it was Memorial Day, and plus they showed Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, which, again, I did watch, and you know, it was pretty entertaining. Although, one thing I actually did notice, and this is actually, because I was visiting my father at the time before I headed home, he actually knows that the entirety of, like, the starting 6 of the St. Louis Blues, except for their goalie, is from like Europe or Canada, and everyone from the Bruins is from America. I only understand. My father grew up in a household where both of his grandfathers were racist. Not that he's racist, and I'm obviously not racist either, but you know, he would know a few things, and I looked to him and I'm like, man, you would notice that, wouldn't you? Unbelievable. I almost left the room, but I did want to watch a little hockey, you know, in honor of several of my brothers from Trinity Pauling who are also hockey players. In fact, one of the prefects of Trinity Pauling was one of the hockey captains. One of them is, yeah, there were 3 hockey captains. One of them was one of the prefects. One of them is happily married with a daughter, and the other one just recently got engaged. So, actually, I don't know if he's married. He should be getting married soon. I hope he is. Anyway, I hope all 3 of you are doing okay if you're watching this. So, yeah, all in all, yesterday was awesome. You know, can't wait until next week for the newest episode of America's Got Talent. Plus, I love seeing me some more Terry Crews. Terry Crews is the man. And, yeah, that's about all I have to say for now. So like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. You know, follow me on the social media platforms. I am humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping we all have a wonderful hump day. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. Now, always have your back. Take care and make good choices.